Hello everyone and welcome back to some Dark Souls 3 PvP invasion action. I've gone back down to Soul level 10 for some invasions. I fancied a bit of a change from doing some mid to high level invasions, so I came back down to level 10 to do some high wall stuff. And my god, so many fucking password summons on the high wall recently. It's almost every fucking fight is with someone with a level 900 phantom. It's absolutely crazy. So here were some of the best clips that I had from a few hours invading up with the high wall. This guy was really getting on my crawl. This fucking Smo guy and his fallen knight friend with all his dropped equipment. These guys really fucking pissed me off. But they were absolutely idiotic. They were both terrible at this game. They would fall from my turn and burns every fucking time, and you know, but they still were super aggressive, and they would not relent up with chasing me. So it was sort of like a case of trying to get turn and burns when I can. But you know, when there's two of them, they're going to eventually hit you. You know, I hear a lot of whining and crying on the Dark Souls 3 subreddit from time to time, talking about people who twink, and especially twink hard at lower soul levels, and they're like, oh, well, of course you're going to steamroll everyone, even if you've got password summon phantoms. It's like, no, absolutely fucking not. Like, having a scaled down level 700 phantom is by far and away better than anything that I can do as a soul level 10 invader. So no, fuck you. So I got the host down to low enough health, and he's not healing. So I'm like, right, I'm going to teach this fucker a lesson, and I'm going to kill this fucking Smo, and I'm going to torture this poor motherfucker to teach him a lesson. Oh, 3-time parry, punishment for being aggressive. I mean, I understand why they put the password summoning scaling down system into Dark Souls, and you know, on paper it's a good idea, because you know, the more accessible cooperation is to people, the more likely people are going to want to keep playing the game, and the more co-op is going on, more invasions are going on. So it was designed to sort of keep. Oh, nice parry. Smo's dead. Goodbye, Smo. Yeah, it was designed to keep sort of the game active past its life cycle, which was sort of a problem with Dark Souls 2. It just kind of died off. Whereas I think Dark Souls 3, sorry, will have a little bit more longevity because of it. It still doesn't mean I have to like the password summoning system, and I don't think the scaling down works particularly well. You see, I've put a new weapon on this build. I did see another cool post on the Dark Souls 3 subreddit about using poison at low levels, and I really took to that idea, and I've stuck the poison grew dagger on there for torturing people and leaving them to die to the poison. Oh, so GG those guys. These guys, they were not new. These were gankers. These were fucking hardcore gankers. You could see by the skybox that they'd obviously beaten Vought, and they'd obviously beaten parts of the game, and they'd come back before Dancer, and they were ganking at Dancer, and obviously they got Drive Fingers active, and there's only one of them, so obviously they want invaders. They want to gank invaders with their, you know, high sort of end game equipment and their high amount of Estus and stuff. And you know, in the first video I made with my level 10 character, I talked about the Dark Hand, the Dragon Slayer axe being played out, and you know, oh, look at what these guys are using: the Dragon Slayer axe and the fucking Dark Hand. All that's missing is the fucking Estus spam, honestly. Yeah, so it's sort of, fortunately we were able to split them up into sort of two sets of 1v1. I get to spam. I don't think this guy was expecting me to spam on him with a poison dagger, but I managed to get this guy poisoned just by spamming on him, and I think that takes him by surprise. Just fucking spam away. There's no way you can reaction parry that. There's no way you can set up parry that. You're just gonna have to fucking tank it. So now he's poisoned. You know, unfortunately for these people, it's probably not such a good idea, because their health pool is going to be huge, because they're going to have just dumped all their stats into vigor. But for sort of regular players whose health pool isn't so fucking huge, poison is very, very effective. So just trying to get him off me. He has to heal. I accidentally rip a bundle instead of fucking smashing on him whilst he was healing. Did I ever tell you how much I fucking hate the Dark Hand? Oh god, it's such a fucking annoying weapon. when I used it a little bit when I was making this character to deal with some of the bosses. And fucking, it takes no stamina to swing it, literally none. And that's why it's such a good weapon, because it takes 0 stamina to swing, so you can just keep spamming it and spamming it and spamming it, and the damage you get is absolutely phenomenal from it. But fucking hell, is it boring to see. Tasty damage with the bundles. I've given up on the short sword now. I was getting so frustrated with its tiny reach. The fact that you have to be right up next to the person to actually get it to hit was frustrating. So I just went back to the fucking longsword. Like, no, I know, sort of, it's still in keeping. The soldiers still have longswords in this area, so that's fine. I'm thinking about making a video actually on how to appropriately use crossbows in invasions and in PvP. Because this guy was using it to great effect, and I love fucking crossbows, and I just think a lot more people would benefit having a crossbow in their offhand. So I want to make a video on sort of tactics and sort of tech that I use with that weapon. You see that as soon as I see I'm on low health, they're all like giggling morons. They just sort of try and mercilessly chase me down to sort of put me in the ground. But fortunately, because I've fucking stacked on fucking vigor, I'm able to survive their moronic onslaught. Yes, nice parry, sir. Oh dear, you're low on health there, aren't you, mate? Oh dear. Rock catch, death, and the syncopated point down. Oh, those twats! They fucking deserved it. See, this is why tweaking is a good idea, because if I was, you know, if I had any less Estus or I hadn't optimised my stats for that, I would have fucking died. And, you know, they would have been, you know, giggling about that, about how fucking big their dicks were. So, yes, another password someone found from another invasion. This guy gets fucking eaten by the mimic, so he's taken out the equation immediately. And I end up trying to practice my backstabs on this guy and my parries. What I've been doing at this solo level, obviously I do still come across solo hosts and, you know, people who are normally playing the game and don't have level 700 Smo Phantoms with them. But I've been practicing my backstab and parry games on them, just sort of, you know, as for a bit of fun. I'm not going hard and fucking one-shotting them, but I want to get some practice in. I'm not going to sit there and sort of quietly give the members and leave. No, they're gonna die. They need to get the full Dark Souls experience, but I need to get something out of it as well. I need to practice. So he's run out of Estus and he shows me there, and I'm like, right, okay, fine. Let's just see what he does. There's probably a password. He was a password summon, so he's probably stalling for time and waiting for his friend. So let's fucking wait for him to get someone his friend in. What my idea was, I wanted to kill the password summon phantom in front of him and just fucking torture this poor guy. I don't know why I was in such a salty mood this morning when I was doing these invasions, but I was like, no, fuck him. I'm just gonna torture this poor asshole. There we go, summoning another phantom. I'll just follow him around, just wait for him. Fucking wave, like, yeah, you summon your level 700 phantom. See, what the fuck I care. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I mean, I've got him low enough on health now. I've given him a tap with a crossbow to sort of make sure that he's right at the bottom limit of his health pool. So if things go pear-shaped for me with this guy, I can just quickly knock out a crossbow bolt and kill the host. Fucking Lido's hammer in the fucking high wall of Lothric. Get off it, man! Like, Jesus. Yeah, I would have been able to get the rollback stab there, but unfortunately the fucking crack rocks batter me out of it. But this guy's a little bit more confident. He's got medals in the arena, and he's sort of dual wielding a fast weapon and a heavy weapon, so he obviously knows something about PvP. Still didn't stop him fucking dying to the mimic though, did it? So nice walk behind backstab. I like his fashion though, other than that. The forearm stuff is really cool. Project heal. That's all level 10. Interesting. The house is getting really confident now. He's got his big boyfriend. He's got his big brother to attack the invader, to beat up on the bully. Ooh, lightning arrow. So level 10. Interesting. So I'm at this point, I'm like, fuck it. just fucking die. Just do one, will you? Take your fucking over-level Phantom and do one. Wait for him to come up. Swing. And then plunge death. The Phantom gives me a clap. I don't know if that was a sarcastic clap, like, oh, well done, twink, but yeah, fuck you. Right. This next invasion, funny, with Scary Boy. And he was a scary boy, but not in the kind of way you'd think. So we got our starting class Night Boy here. And oh look, who's that in the corner there? I wonder if that's a password summoned Phantom. Yes, it is. Scaled down password summoned Phantom. He doesn't look like he's rocking too much late game gear on that one, so I'll let him off easy. But still. So I've got me torture stick out, and I'm like, right, okay, let's just try and prop poison on them. But that fucking Erythal Strait's all I'm worried about, so I make a quick retreat to pop a Rime Blue Moss Clump. I need to stock up on those actually, because you do find a lot of Erythal Straight Swords here from Phantoms. Yeah, I've just started calling it my torture stick. Pew pew. He's got alright, so he's got the Avalon, so he's either been dropped that or he's gone to the archives, which I'm fucking seriously doubt. And he's Parry King as well, as they all are. They're always Parry Kings. Yeah, hold on. And then he panics and he rolls off. So oh dear. And then Scary Boy, he gets scared. He gets spooked. What happens when the spooker gets spooked? He fucking runs around like a headless chicken. I'm not sure if he was trying to kill himself by throwing himself off the edge, but he just goes mad. He doesn't know what to do. See, I don't know. He's just panic rolling everywhere, and he runs all the way around. And he keeps trying to drop down there. I don't know if he was just trying to kill himself. But like, just let me kill you. It'll be quick and painless, I promise. And I'm like, no, fuck him, I'm just going to poison him and just wait for the poison to take effect. Oh, I was in such an asshole-ish mood when I was doing this, so I'm sorry if this offends anyone. Yeah, just follow behind him. Let the poison of the dogs do its work. Goodbye, sir. Have fun with the game. And now for our final invasion. With SpongeBob. I had a little giggle at that, so I'm like, okay, fine. And he's actually, when we find him, he's all yellow, so you know, A+ for effort, I say. But he's still got his password summoned Phantom in to, you know, help him. And he wasn't called Patrick. If it was SpongeBob and Patrick, even if he was over leveled as shit, and if he was pink, then I would have been happy. I would have been like, yes guys, fucking yes. But no, he doesn't have to call me like that. Stupidly walk into that Dragon Slayer race. Fortunately, he's using it one-handed. He's going for that stupid bloody weapon art. Because he's aggressive, he just does running attacks, you know, I can just sort of knock him out of it. My straight sword spam. Rip a bundle. Oh, look at that damage, it's good. I need to start carrying gold palm bundles as well, because I always end up running out of. See Hollow Thief Bro there, knocking him out of his heels. Then, roll catch death. And now it's just me and SpongeBob. And he won't show me where the Krabby Patties are. He won't let me into the Krabby Patty vault. So I get to torture him with my torture stick. As he runs away. He wasn't ready. Krusty Krab pizza, here's the pizza for you and me. got long nails, so he's able to get away from me, but he's not able to get away from those exploding bolts. Yeah. So I'm just such a vindictive asshole. It's just like, yep, you're poisoned now. Fucking deal with it. So yeah, those are some invasions I was having at SL level 10. The password summon Phantom Genocide. I highly recommend everyone go to SL level 10 and do some twinking. We need to decrease the population of password summons ASAP.